Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Also on Fox, all new today, 14 student inmates at the Kirkland Correctional Institution will receive their AA degrees. It's all made possible through the Columbia International University Prison Initiative Program. I spoke with a former inmate who took part in the program, and he says it helped him get back on track after serving time.
I am evidence that there is a chance. There's a chance for individuals to
Succeed even after being in prison for 20 years. Jerry Chambers says he was convicted of murder. He says he didn't want that mistake to define who he was. While in prison, he heard of Columbia International University's Prison Initiative Program. Here's the program's executive director, Pastor Andre Melvin.
It's an associate's program, so it's a 2-year program. We qualified inmates will be accepted to our program. They study with us for 2 years. After 2 years, they graduate, and then they are transferred throughout the institutions around the state. And there they'll serve underneath the chaplains of those institutions.
Pastor Melvin says the program started nearly 8 years ago. The South Carolina Department of Corrections allows programs like this to meet with inmates while they're serving time. Inmates are taught the Bible, life skills, and how to transition back into society. But not every inmate is selected for this particular program.
They also have to qualify by having at least 7 years left on their sentence. We want 7 years because we want them to study with us for 2 years and for 5 years serve in an institution.
15 inmates are selected every year, and the program is privately funded. In total, so far, 95 inmates have graduated from this program. So you might be wondering, do programs like this actually work? Are there less inmates going back to prison? In South Carolina, the answer is yes. We've learned through the state's Department of Corrections, recidivism now stands at 24.9%. That's down from 27.5% back in 2010. Officials say it's all thanks to programs like this and sentencing reform that numbers have gone down.
Pastor, what do you say to those who watch and look and say it's not fair that someone behind bars would be given a second chance?
Our program really speaks to that even inmates, even those who have done horrible crimes and made horrible mistakes, God can still use them.
As for Jerry, right now he's pursuing a bachelor's degree at CIU. He's also an associate minister at his church, Temple Zion Baptist. Well, Pastor Melvin says this program is for both male and females. We can tell you that CIU's Prison Initiative is based on a similar program that they're following that's at the Louisiana State Penitentiary.